welcome to my channel. I'm so excited, you guys. This is going to be my very first webisode, I guess, of What Your Stylist Wish You Knew. So today's topic, Okay, so today's topic is going to be trust and how that is so key when you are having a relationship with your hairstylist in order for you to get the best results. I'm gonna start with a story time from a hairstylist friend of mine. Oh my God. That's it, the blinds are going down. But I'm gonna start with a story time from a friend of mine just to kind of share with you one of her experiences, and then I'll get into some of the experiences I've had as well. She messaged me pretty frantically. I wrote it down because it's obviously on my phone and I'm recording from my phone. She says, I had to tell a client I couldn't do her hair. She had pics of what she wanted and didn't want and wanted me to do it exactly the way her old stylist had done it. She questioned my method before I could even get started. She said, if I'm gonna pay this much money, it better look good. Key thing that she said to me was, I'm sad because I knew I would have slayed her hair, but the consultation made me uncomfortable. There's a lot to talk about and discuss in that, but the main thing is the sadness from knowing that you could slay somebody's hair, but that you weren't gonna be the right fit in terms of personality, because there was no level of trust there. She also had messaged me later saying that she was shaking. She felt really bad to tell the client that she couldn't do her hair and that it was just kind of a crap situation in general. I've been there. I once had a client come in for a consultation. I could sense that they didn't trust me. They were saying that something very similar, if I'm gonna pay this much, it better be good. They had said that their hair had been babied, and they repeatedly said that, which kind of made me feel that they insinuated I wouldn't baby their hair, which is funny because product placement. I mean, I use Olaplex, I use paraben-free, silicone-free, SLS-free, and all of those good things for hair. I would consider myself to be someone who babies hair too. And I've also had situations where clients have gotten haircuts. Every 5 minutes, they're checking the mirror to make sure that I made it balanced and even. And before I get into anything, I wanna make sure that I say, lots of clients have had a lot of traumatic experiences, so this is why they probably behave this way. Maybe, their mother or their father had a traumatic experience, and so some of that trauma kind of transferred onto them. But trust is so key, because if you already in your head have made it up that there's no way they could do as good a job as you're wanting, you're not gonna have a good service. If you're going into any service thinking, or anything, going this is gonna be bad, well then yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of things that you see flawed. But if you go into it with, kind of more of a realistic expectation, I've seen this person's work, I know that they're good, or I think that they're qualified, then it's good to go forward. My advice, of course, you guys always hear me say this, have a proper consultation. Properly vet your stylist. Go through their Instagram, go through, their reviews, chit chat with them through, whatever service is easiest to chit chat with them if you don't want to talk on the phone. And then set up that consultation in person, 20-minute, let's just chit chat. And not everybody has to do this, because not everybody has had a traumatic experience or wants something very specific that they need to really discuss with their stylist. So obviously I always promote, a good consultation is going to be key. So if you sit down in the chair, you ask them, is this something that's realistic for me? And, what's gonna really build that trust is if that stylist is able to tell you for real, if it's something that's even achievable for you. I've told clients before that there's a chance we might not ever get here. I'm willing to go there with you if you want to go there with me, but there's chances we're not always gonna get the exact color you're wanting or cut, within that first try. So yes, trust is super important. Just making sure that you guys are the right fit before you even waste each other's time, because, you don't wanna be sitting in the chair, twiddling your thumbs oh God, is this gonna be good? Is this gonna be good? And then the stylist can feel that. We can feel that. And so yeah, that would be my advice. Get a consultation, properly vet if you can. Recommendations from friends going to this person is always going to be the best. So going forward, Trust your stylist, guys. Trust the process. Every stylist has a different technique. If it's something you're not used to, you can always ask. But if you're harping and we start to feel, uncomfortable, then obviously we might not be the right fit. I hope you enjoyed this episode, because I think I'm gonna make a 10-part series of what your stylist wish you knew, so that you guys can kind of get into the head of hairstylists. But hope you all have a good day.